Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy B-Fog, thinking right out here in the lab. What I do. For you, I got a nice little lesson for you today. Awakening is two kinds, true and rude. I had them both. Let's talk about it. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tuning and receiving them, I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. Yeah, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya, it's true. Right thinkers, let's talk about true awakening is a rude awakening. When you got true awakening and a rude awakening, they both two different things, but they both the same thing. Let me see if I can break it down for you, get a better understanding and see which one you are. Are you truly awake or you just rude awakening? Rude awakening ain't a big deal. True awakening is the real deal. Let's go. Your true awakening is you knowing who? You and God are one. Keep telling you that. Know thyself. That's the knowledge that you have to acquire for yourself by putting the work in. That's how it happens, okay? And you are God. You know that what? You and God are the one, the same. You must remember who you are, aka know thyself. They said, okay, God's so good, he wipes his own memory. He do a good job. He don't even know who the hell he is. So we come into the world not knowing who we are. Our goal is to find out who we are. God. So, and if you ain't doing that, if anything else you're doing in your life other than finding out who you are, you're doing the wrong thing. God is having billions. Again, God is having, listen to me please, God is having billions of what? Individual experiences in the flesh. He likes it so much, he just enjoys coming into his own creation and being part of it for the ride, to enjoy the ride. Some rides ain't enjoyable. Why? He get to recycle over and over again, but he's still in it for the ride, for the ride. Okay, for experience. You have to experience human life before you get to what? The afterlife. Okay, conceptually. Rude awakening. Why is it rude? Rude awakening is to find out that the people are full of shit. That's the rude awakening. People will play you, use you, whatever they want. You can't depend on people. Put your trust and faith in that guy. Okay? I'm not here to preach. No, I'm here to teach you about life. And I know God is part of life. But I'm not here in a religious concept about God. Philosophically and principle, we can work with God. That's how I found God. I tell my pastor, I didn't find God bouncing with the Bible. I ain't nothing on my mind with the Bible. But I obtained the knowledge of our ancient ancestors, reading and studying. I got to God through working. Okay? And he let me know I'm doing good work. So I continue to do what it is I do for you. Rude awakening, find out that people are full of shit. Don't trust them. Once you see a person, don't see them no other way than the way that they're showing you who they are. If somebody's showing you who they are, never mind, let them tell you. Nuh-uh. Damn to tell them. You can see you full of shit. and you move on. You can't change them. You can't make them better. No, I'm just giving information to help you out. I'm not trying to change nobody but moi. That's the only thing I can change, and I'm doing my best at that. For rude awakening, it hurts. Yeah, it hits home. Betrayal. Ain't nothing worse than being betrayed by somebody who you thought was a loved one or a friend or was with you. Find out that they're not. Okay, you get over it. It's emotions, yeah, it passes by. But it do hurt. The initial fact to find out what you thought was not, it hurts. Moving on. It's natural. It's human to hurt, to have pain. Why? When somebody betray you, your feelings are hurt. You put your invested feelings in them and they betrayed you. Move on. Leave them alone. If you got betrayed by the same person twice, that's your fault. Moving on. To know thyself is the true awakening. That's the true awakening. I'm trying to get you to have that one. Your personal rude awakening, that's personal. But the true awakening, I'm trying to give it to you because that's what you need. And I had my true awakening. Only way I can give you something is I have experienced it. I had my true awakening over 20 years ago. I've been woke for a while now. That's why I don't have no friends. I got no friends. And I'm just woke. I'm just living, driving and digging the skin I'm in, having fun, enjoying life. And people got a problem with that. I don't give a damn. I really don't. That's the least of my concern of what people think and feel about what it is I'm doing. I'm doing me. You should be doing you. And if you did that, you wouldn't even worry about what I am or not doing. Because I ain't worried about what you doing or not. Let's make it even. I had my true knowledge over 20 years ago called the awakening. Now, it's been work for me the whole while. I've been doing my work trying to enlighten others. That's it. That's the hook, what I've got going. I'm just trying to help out. I ain't here in no other capacity other than give you knowledge of self. That's it. Moving on. After my true awakening, all I wanted to do was what? Awakening you. That's why I do what I do, to help awaken you. That's my little personal mission that I'm on, to awaken all those I can. But in the process, I'm still doing me. I ain't missed a beat with me. So whatever I'm trying to get you to do, I'm already doing. That's my point. I'm not telling you something I don't do. In the last 10 years, I've been teaching. I've been trying to wake up anyone I can. I had a phrase, I let my man peek in the brain. What you gonna do today, Mark? Try to enlighten the world. So I bring my lesson, put it out here, and I did my job. I'm going about my business. Okay, understand that. That's the fact. In the last 10 years, I've been just trying to wake people up. And I learned true knowledge. You can only learn it and then what? Live it. That's the experience that you have to have your true awakening. And how you have to have your true awakening is always up to you. You are in control of that. If you're living right, you're doing right, he'll come. I tell you about the crossroads. Everybody want to go make a deal with the devil. They go out the crossroads, they do their thing, and he'll show up. It's the same thing at the good crossroads. God don't show up, but you go and do your thing. You continue to do that, and you'll be fine. Okay? He ain't the deal maker. I'll make you famous for being a blues man. When the white guy, he took the deal to be god damn, brain freeze. But all them sold they sold for what? Fortune and fame. It's a concept. It's a common concept. I'm trying to teach you. Say your soul to God. Oh, you better sell it to the devil. Why? Because the devil make you promises. God just delivers. I don't need a promise. I need deliverance. When I'm in need and our God supply my needs, I'm rolling with him. The other guy who tell me a bunch of stuff and promise me a bunch, I ain't with him. I know him. Okay? I know that guy. I deal with that guy. And once you make that decision, you're never alone. You hear me say I got no friends. No. I spend more time in communication with God than anybody else. Why? That's what my time is spent doing that. Why? So when I come here to do this, I'm comfortable. I'm good doing this. I'm good living my life. I'm good, period. Why? I'm in contact with that guy. He's telling you that. All right. I learned my knowledge from living it, practicing, and learning. With self-knowledge, with you knowing yourself, now what? You have everything you need to be what? Your best self. You have knowledge of self, so you can be your best self. If you don't know yourself, you can't be your best self. Okay, you can't even be yourself without knowing what? Thyself. Again, you can't get around that. Self is you. God is God. You got to recognize you and God are one. What's the problem? Again, with self-knowledge, you will have everything you need to be your best self. That's the name of the game. That's what I'm trying to give you the things that you need so you can implement it and become your best self. A rude awakening. I had this a while ago, and I've been going through life not knowing it is, but yeah, we have friends who disappoint us, girlfriends who, whatever their relationship that didn't go right, and we was waking up to what? That person is a good person. Rude awakening. Find out what a person is really about. Family, friend don't make a difference to me. Okay? I don't give a crap. Once one of life's hardest lessons to learn is to what? Betrayal. Once you're betrayed, you become hardened. Your heart get a little bit more, okay, I ain't going for the rapping my tailpipe again. I ain't going for the, yeah. You start to prepare yourself, harden yourself against stuff that don't do you no good. Simple. Me and the devil, I love to talk with him. Why? I'm hard nut to crack for him. Okay, he got to work with me. Before I was an easy picker. This nigga guy, I can't mess with him no more. Why? He ain't worth messing with. Can't get nothing out of him. The devil only wants you when he can use you. If he can't use you, he'll leave you alone. Put your work for him, keep the devil out the mix, and you'll be fine. Trust me on that one. I know that too. It hurts, but it's truth. The fact of the matter is, they full of crap. You thought they wasn't. I thought they was all that. Me and my mother are talking on a regular basis. And she does this thing where she put her stuff out there. See people would, go through it. And they do, all of them. She said, I said, Mom, I keep trying to tell you, I don't put no emphasis on nobody's nothing. If you're put to the test and you fail, you fail. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. She's blind. If you go into a blind person's house and because you know they can't see, you steal from them, you a piece of crap. I don't care about your title. I don't have a position. I don't care who you are. You steal from a blind person, that makes you a piece of crap. And the rude awakening with got a bunch of people who will do it. Okay? Understand that. We all good, to a point. But integrity is doing the right thing when ain't nobody watching. We can all do things in front of everybody and, do the right thing. How many of us do the right thing or hold themselves accountable to do the right thing when ain't nobody watching? That's what I do. That's the difference, okay? And when people show you who they are, you don't need words. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. As an observer, all I need to do is see. Okay? I can make my decision based on what I see. You can talk to you, get blue in the face. Yeah, but I'm going by what I see. Moving on. That's what God do. All y'all prayers, all y'all, whatever it is, God don't give a damn about none of that. That's for you. That's your personal stuff you want to get out, okay? He wants deeds. If you did something worthy of a blessing, he don't give a damn what you call yourself. He don't give a damn. Nope, just gonna bless it. Moving on. That's the name of the game. Principles don't get emotional, okay? The guys and goddesses, they're not emotional. They just facts. They just principles, obstacles. So doing what they need to do. If you practice them, use them, you can use it for good, you can use it for bad. Moving on. Okay. If I thought you was my friend, and we've all been there, we've all ingratiated people, just not checking them out, just ingratiated. Only to find out to have what? That rude awakening. I brought the wrong person home. Okay, and not worse than bringing home a person that wrecked your house. You said, why did I bring it to my house? I did that, so you got to take responsibility for that. That's why, don't blame the other person for being who they are. No. If a person's a liar, you going to trust what he said or she said, knowing that they're a liar. You going to still, you got to be crazy. Again, then it shows you who they are. Deal with them accordingly. If somebody's phony and fake, you ain't got to blast their doors off, everybody out there. No. As long as you can see it in them, you deal with them accordingly. You can choose to be phony and fake and be with them or choose them alone. That's it. Trying to change them, waste of time. That's my point with that. Once you show me who you are, if I thought you my friend and you showed me you're not, that's a rude awakening. Okay? That's not a good awakening, but it's the awakening. All awakenings ain't always good, but they, for the purpose, to have awakening means you just found something out. You just learned something. And whether you like it or don't like it, you just found something out. Ingratiate the awakening in life. Why? You're going to have a bunch of them. I'm just giving you two, okay? But, again, If you only deal with me for what you can get from me, like the devil, we ain't gonna be doing dealings. Why? I ain't giving up jack. I ain't giving you nothing. Okay? For me, rude awakening is you getting nothing from me. I know you, so we done. Pretty much. Okay? I got a situation coming up, family gathering. Oh, it's got to be a rude awakening. I'm not gonna be in the same room with that person. We're not gonna entertain the same space. No, that ain't happening. When they go, I'll come. Only one I'm coming is they're gone. I'm not coming if he's there. I don't give a damn what y'all say, how you feel. Don't care. Get him out of here. Personal, yeah, I got a little personal right there, but I want you to know that's what's going to happen. That's going to happen. I'm waiting to see how this play out. Me or him. I'm going to give you an option. You can deal with him, you can deal with me. But you can't deal with us both. That's how the devil and God is. You can't have them both ways. You can know them both. You should. But your choice. Who you want to roll with? I made my choice a long time ago to roll with the other guy, following his lead. No. All right, moving on. Let me wrap this up. All right, where we at? Okay. When you think more of a person, and you think about him in a good manner, you give him the benefit of the doubt, right? And then you find out that you was wrong. I'm pissed. I am pissed. Okay. You have just pissed me off. I'm a Capricorn. You might not want to piss off us. Why? We're going to cut you loose. I'm just going to cut you loose. I've been killing people all my life. If you and I have an issue, off with your head. Why? I'm dispelling you. I'm taking you out my memory bank. Why? I'm killing you. I've been doing it for a long time. People know me are good killer. Not physically, but mentally, conceptually. Just do away with them. Don't let them rent space in your mind. Don't let them have emotion tied. Cut that loose. Don't even worry about it. Simple as that. Okay? That's my old school method. I gotta bring that back. That worked for me back before I got enlightened. I was just, I ain't bothering with you. Simple as that. I thought we was cool. No. We ain't cool. Okay? If we debate and we arguing, we ain't cool. Simple as that. I don't argue with my friends. I don't debate with my, no. All right. Now, I'm at a point in my life where I know why wise men have no friends. Well, I know why he had none. He holds them all. Okay? But yeah, when you're doing you and you're doing work for your higher self, everybody ain't gonna be in the same wavelength. You can forget that. Why? I got a brother, he's doing his thing. Other than that, I ain't got nobody that I can deal with at this level that I'm at. Okay? But ain't many people like me. I understand that, but that ain't, no, I just know that this is what I do. I know that. It ain't for everybody. Moving on. Like my lessons, this ain't for everybody. Chosen few. And are you chosen or are you the few? All my studies and all the years I've been doing this tells me that the ancient wise men had no friends, or, okay, just call me the wise man. Why? I ain't had friends in years. My friends abandoned me a while ago. I'm so far from that nonsense. I never get my pastor told me about 5 years ago. He said, brother, right? God sanctifying you. He set you aside so he can work on you. I said, dude, how much more sanctifying do I need? I've been over this way for a long time and ain't nobody came this way yet. So I get it. And he don't have friends either. He's a good man. God-fearing, good man. No friends. What the hell? I forget. Yeah, y'all talk that good, so y'all don't walk the walk. See, walkers, we walk together. Talkers, y'all talk everywhere. So I ain't got time for y'all. And ever since I started living and learning by my Egyptian yoga philosophy, I walk alone, okay? But I'm not. I got good company. If you by yourself and you in bad company, yeah, you ain't a good person. Simple as that. I would rather read and get information than talk to an ignorant person. I can't gain nothing from dealing with ignorance. I don't get nothing from that. That annoys the hell out of me. I would avoid that at all costs. So I keep my books. I keep something to keep me busy, occupying my mind. That's why. And if talking to an ignorant person don't do nothing for me, I would avoid that. Simply that. That's why I carry books. I ain't got to talk. Another way to avoid people. Okay? And not too often, people still freak out. I got a book. Everywhere I go, people got it. Yeah, I carry a book. Moving on. Another situation. Okay, what's wrong with carrying a book? I'm reading it. I'm doing it. When I was coming up, we carry books every day. Oh, I kid y'all was in school. Life is school. This is school like hard knocks. Learning what to do and what not to do the old fashioned way. Okay? One day at a time. All right. But if I can't learn or teach you, I don't need to be around you. That's just me. Why? What's the point? If I can't enlighten you and you can't enlighten me, what we got going? Move on. All right? I don't waste my time with that. I'm always in good company. What? When I'm alone. Oh yeah. Me and God keeps me company. I hear y'all say Jesus is co-pilot. Yeah, okay. That's what works for you. I ain't got a problem with that. I call him for who he is, God. Moving on. Knowing the truth is the true awakening, okay? AKA know thyself. And that's the true awakening. You have to have that. You're going to get your rude awakening as you go. Don't worry about it. Like in a boxing match, you get in the old 1-3. He said, what about the 2? He said, oh, you'll be getting that. That means life going to hit back, okay? You can hit it twice. It's going to hit you back once. So let's knock you out, okay? You're going to take your punches. Like your chin, you got to stiffen that thing up. Take a few on the chin every now and then, okay? Get up off the floor every now. Sometimes it knock you down. Okay, I got to get better. I got to bob and weave. I want to get caught with that thing again. A good left hook will put you in la la land and make you remember. Got to keep my eye on that left hand. Yeah, got to keep my eye on my left hand. Yeah, okay. Guard your chin. All right. Knowing the truth, aka that's self-knowledge. That's true awakening. God, again, thyself. They put that there for a reason. When you define thy, you got the message. If you say, well, who is thyself? Know thyself. What the hell? Who is he? You need help. You need to tune in. That's why you need to come. I got you. If you don't know that, I'm gonna help you with that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to know it. Somebody got to teach it to you. That's what I do. Knowing, okay, God is thyself. When you know that, you need to be known not to what? Believe in that. You need to know that. And if you worship and live right, that would be a fact, not a belief. No, gnosis. You need to know from experience. And God should be known from experience, and he can be. That's the whole purpose, all right? But I have been walking with God for the last 10 years, living my life for the last 15 years, what? On the righteous level, on a whole different level. And in 15 years, I done isolated all my friends. I done pushed everybody away. Ain't nobody dealing with your boy. He said he wouldn't leave you. I did the footprints in the sand. When I was ignorant, my favorite phrase was footprints in the sand. He asked God, to God, you say you never leave me, but I see a certain point in my life, there's only one set of footprints. God told him, yeah, but check the shoe size. I carried you. That's the concept. All right, I want to break it down for you real easy. Some people miss the puns. All right, let me like this up for you. And again, I learned for myself. And that's the only way you're going to get to God, yourself. You got to, ain't no other way. Christ told you, I am the way. Yeah, the right way. Ain't no other way. Okay? And I am the right way. I learned for myself, if you're going to serve God, you have to live righteous, virtuous, offer selfless service, and always do what? What's right. Well, that's a big order. Okay, you don't care for the order, you can't do the job. I asked God if teaching my right thing philosophy is my calling, why the hell you put me through all that nonsense? He said, that's how you got the job. Say no more. Some things you got to do to get where you need to be in life. Knowing yourself and going through what you need to do, that's the only way you're going to get there. Can't nobody philosophize you there. Can't nobody pray you there. You got to get there for yourself. Called gnosis. And I learned for myself, serve God, you have to be living righteous, offer selfless service. When? Daily. This is a lifestyle. You can't pick and choose when you want to be religious. You're religious every day, I guess. You're outside the church, you're still practicing religion. Same thing about philosophy. Okay. Wrapping it up. Appreciate you tuning in. I got to go. God will reward. The devil never delivers. That's the difference between, how you know if I'm serving the God or the devil? Real easy. If your life getting better, it's synchronicity, luck, things just happen good for you, if that's what's going on in your life, that's God. If you catching hell, everything you do turn out wrong, always go awry, somebody always doing something, that's the devil. And you serve him just as much as you serve God when you doing the stuff that he wants you to do for him, which is not going to help you. When you serving God, you serving yourself. We serve a self-serving God. It's simple as that. That's the concept. All right, we're taking it home. And God will always reward, aka bless you, the doer of good deeds. Whatever it is you need. When you work for God, whatever you need, who got it? God's got it. My favorite song. And I hear it now. Jesus Christ. Said everything I need to say. Get a little misty. But again, when you working for the right reason, doing the right thing, oh, you get blessed in return. That's the difference. I can tell you what I get. Yours will be different. But if you're doing it, you will get yours. Because I got to get mine. Why? I put the work in. Do you? Try it. You like it. Trust me. In closing, right thing. Because may you all know God for yourself. And may you all live to be 100. Me 100 minus a day. So I never done my right thing because I started knowing himself by having a rude awakening, and the true awakening had passed away. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll be right back. Time to go to the gym.